Hi Leo, and welcome to your March 2022 reading. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. I'm excited you're here with me. This is a reading that I did in German earlier. It's a Celtic cross. That's the reason why the cards are already out. And for the English reading, I will also pull some charms. In the end of the reading, I will throw these Astro dice again, like a fresh round. So we have a little nice new touch here to this English reading. And yeah, let's get started. This seems like a very big month for you, Leo, I have to say. And I see there is a lot of moments of growth going on, a lot of moments of revelations, of enlightenment. At the same time, honestly, maybe not the easiest moments, but as we all know, in the most difficult moments, we have the most growth. So just that you don't click off just yet. The Six of Wands is here. So we do have a success card here. The way to success here might be a little stony, let's put it that way, or might be a little obstacle parkour. But I think the way you are doing this is with the most intense resilience and drive that there is. So yeah, that's the introduction to this reading. Let's break it down. The Two of Wands, in the recent past, I think you maybe are looking back even on a decision that you've made in the past, saying like, okay, I'm now stepping into this thing, I want this, I am doing this, I am having a plan, and I am implementing it. So now here, maybe you are in a position where you feel like, oh, this is maybe a little harder than I thought, or there is more struggle than I imagined it to be. With the Five of Wands here in your higher consciousness, there is a struggle. There is maybe a conflict of will, maybe within yourself there is a confrontation, like, but I want this, but I want that, but I'm not sure. There is a lot of directions maybe you're pulled into, or there is even just this competition sort of moment where you feel like, okay, I always feel like I have to compete, or I have to fight for something, or I have to be in a kind of like athletic state of being to move forward. I think it can also, of course, have to do with other people. In this reading, there is a very strong focus on really a conflict with another person. I have here specifically air signs, so it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Also every Libra, Aquarius or Gemini doesn't have to be difficult, by the way, so this is a very general reading, of course, but it seems like there is a conflict, but I think the conflict more stems from within yourself, especially with the Tower card here in your subconscious. There's something breaking open, there's something coming to light, there's a revelation within you, a breakthrough. At the same time, this breakthrough might be one of the more intense ones. We have Mars, we have the Death card again, Mars, Scorpio, and there's the Seven of Swords here. I think this is brutal honesty with yourself. Brutal honesty with yourself. And this might this might be the reason that a conflict of will here is coming to the surface. What you're doing right now, I think, is very smart, very mature in the Seven of Pentacles, to stay calm, collected, look at all the results that you have, look at what's been built so far and see what's been good, what's been not so good, and where you can improve. You know, this is really what the Seven of Pentacles is all about. It's a healthy sort of self-reflection and seeking for errors, so we can focus on bettering the quality of what we've built. which would be the next part, the 8 of Pentacles. So there are, I think, a lot of understandings and revelations what needs to change, and I think there is an understanding that the change has to be deeper, the change has to be long-lasting, the change has to be something that is, I want to say, eternal, that there is really something in the situation, in the specific situation, that has to go. Enough, done, it's done, you know. I think this has to do with the dynamic of you and a person. Doesn't have to be a relationship, can be, you know, I see a father figure strongly, highly problematic though, so sorry for that if that's the case, or a partner, or somewhat of an authority figure who is maybe abusing their authority, abusing their power, and you've had it. You've just had it, you know. It's really, it's with the Death card. It's like, because I see you very strongly in this really ruthless, in the best possible sense, position to do what's right, and therefore also to go into this super transformatory state where it's like the change will come and nobody can stop it, and you are the change, because you are the change. You're stepping into the change, therefore you are becoming the change, and you are death also. I know this is a lot for Leo. Sorry, Leo. In the best possible way. We need to see this Death card also as the ability within ourselves to let things die within ourselves, to be able to build fertile ground again for something new to grow, you know. So, and letting something die is really does mean letting it go for good, and I think this is maybe the hard part in this, but you've got this, even though it's difficult. I'm not saying this is an easy month, and for the ones who already clicked off, I mean, they already clicked off anyway. So this is a month of resilience, and even this card came out, it was insane in the German reading. Actually, I was like talking the moment I said you have to be, this month you probably have to be resilient, this card came out. I'm not joking, you can go watch it in German. On my German channel, that is a thing, and you can check it out in the description box. So this Death card, it's very intense. This transformation is very intense. This moment is very intense. And I think it's not even, I don't think it's gonna be something shocking from the outside that's gonna happen. I think it's more within you. There is this moment of enough. I've had it. I now am just brutally honest with myself and see things for what they are. It's also 7 of Pentacles. It's also seeing things for what they are. And therefore inviting in the change, becoming the change, being the change, and therefore bringing the change also to your external. And this is the way you see yourself right now. I think this is really challenging in a way, because maybe you have a hard time, a difficult time to really express, or maybe you feel like you cannot really talk to anybody about it, about your true feelings. I don't know why that is. Or you're really questioning a deep connection and you don't know what to do about it. But there is gonna be a moment of success here. I think I don't think in March necessarily that you will see these results just yet, but you're working towards it. I promise, it's here. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. There is success, and as you can see those, I think this is interesting in this deck because look at this. They look kind of like the same. That's why they have the same posture, the same horse, the same demeanor. So this change, this really ruthless attitude towards change for good will bring you that positive attitude and that success in the future. So there is a problematic person, I have to say it that way. There is a very problematic person with the King of Swords in reverse, somebody who is twisting words around, who is maybe manipulative with the King of Swords in reverse. That's just the worst. Oh, every time he comes up, I'm just like, oh, barf. You know, it's gross. That's the master of manipulation. That's the person who will twist the words around in your mouth. That's the person who will get into your brain and, you know, gaslight you and stuff. So if it's not that brutal of a person, it could just be somebody who has a hard time expressing a clear thought, or is not communicating the truth, or is not communicating at all, or is holding back communication. Because, I mean, we really do have this awful, awful, awful combination of cards here. I'm sorry that this reading is such a bummer at times. King of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. This reading is not a bummer. This person is a bummer. The reading is actually pretty great, but this person is just... don't like it. This person might have, there might be an affair. I'm just putting it out there. It doesn't have to be, everybody. This person might be influenced by people that are not good for him or her. Doesn't have to be a man. This person might indulge in hedonistic sort of things, you know, maybe drink too much, party too much, drugs, stuff like that, with Three of Cups and King of Swords. This is just a really power combination. It could be like a dark triad kind of, dark triad kind of personality. Be careful though with that kind of person. This is really, if this is a new person, which I doubt, it doesn't look like a new person, then be very, very careful about somebody who is super charming, super sparkly, and you feel like you just, you know, when you look at them, you get lost. Be very careful. Anyway, King of Swords in reverse, problematic. We've established that. But I think you are just stronger now. You are stronger because you are the Death card and it's a trump, and just stronger than the King of Swords in reverse. You will not buy into any lies, into any manipulation techniques, into any. You are prepared. You know all the tricks. Not working anymore. This person can beg and do whatever they want, you know, not working anymore. They might even send people, wow, this is such a crazy reading. They might even send people, you know, to make you believe things. They might even do that. And so they can stay in the shadows and not be blamed for things. Wow, but you don't care. You don't even care about the people they send. You know, you're just done with their BS. You're just done. You are a bulldozer here. You know, I'm thinking about this Lekali 47 song. Tick, boom, and I don't really care what I bump into. This is bulldozer, make room. So you're just like bulldozing, I think, over all the BS. This is gonna be the name of the video. Bulldozing over the BS. If this doesn't go viral, I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, I think you're done. You're just done. What the fear here is with the Page of Wands in reverse is that you might fear your risky teenagey side. So understandable, but you know, you're in a death card energy, so don't even worry about it. But yeah, that might have gotten you into the whole mess here. Let's be honest. Sorry, oh God, this is such a triggering reading. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, but I'm trying to say it in a way that it helps. Again, the death card, you have a lot of strength. The moon is the key card. So go with your intuition, go with the flow. Don't try to rationalize too much. Don't try to understand. You know everything you need to know. There's nothing there. Don't try to gain more information. Work more with your intuition. This is going to be a challenge, I want to say, but a challenge that can lead to big success and can make you come out of this stronger. With this postcard, I saw, okay, we have this dry environment here, kind of like a desert environment where these horses are. So who is your tribe? Who is your pack? I want to say, who is your herd when you're in a dry land, when things are hard, when things are difficult, you know, when there is no nurturing, when there is no food, when there is no water, who do you stick with? So I think this is really saying, go to those people, go to those places, go to those who are family to you, where you know you can trust, where you know even through difficult times they will be there, they will also be aware. You know, there is this one horse looking in the camera like, I see you, you know, I am also protective. So this is working together with people who are close to you in any circumstance and will always be there for you. Resilience, as I said, this card really came out. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. This is an unkind word type of person also. King of Swords in reverse, just saying. And you are glitter and gold and glamour and color. So no, don't let anybody dim your light. So it says, but nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. All right, so the depth of yourself, that's also the death card, by the way. Okay, Leo, let's look at some dice. 12th house. Wow. Pisces, moon card, 12th house. It's all Pisces related. So yes, there is a letting go of a whole layer of self. Like imagine like you're peeling off layers of an onion to come to your true self. There's a whole other layer going here in this process. Be nurturing towards yourself. Seek out people who are nurturing with the Cancer dice, and also go to family, maybe home where you feel safe, where you feel grounded. We have a Jupiter here. This person could be a Sagittarius, maybe also. There is a huge need for expansion and growth for this person, but be careful, because when the King of Swords in reverse and the Jupiter is here, they might be lucky motherfuckers, you know, they might be so lucky that they got through with their lies often and with their system and with their methods. They might even grow from this, so make sure that, well, there is a need for growth for sure, you know, but they are lucky. They are lucky also to be in your surroundings and to have you if that's really a partner. But yeah, Three of Cups in reverse, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. This person doesn't deserve you. Yeah, is this, that I think you're questioning this connection really, is this true love? It came out in reverse. Is this really this twin situation? You're seeing, intuitively, you know, you have the third eye open, you know, you're still very grounded, but this is deep information that is coming to the surface. Show yourself. Don't be afraid to show yourself fully. Yeah, again, to show yourself charms. You might realize that you are not as attached, maybe even, as you thought you would, that this attachment is looser than you think. Wow. Educate yourself. Educate yourself on what it means to maybe break a cycle. How do you work long-term how does settling with somebody or for somebody interact or interfere with your true self? What? This is crazy. Make music. Make music in public. If you're thinking about, if you're a musician, if you're thinking about making music, singing songs, performing them in public, just do it. If not, then go to a concert. Go to a show. Yeah, this is something coming to full circle here. Wow, okay, this is an intense reading. Dude, Leo, this is gonna be a big month. You have so much power, you have no idea. This person doesn't even, they are lucky maybe, but they don't have the power you have. They are not even close. So there is nothing to fear. I think you're not afraid. There's nothing to fear. Work with that dark energy, you know. There is dark energy going on, but work with that. Canalize it into the right direction to force change on that person or on that environment or onto yourself. So thank you so much for being here. Oh my God, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you next time, hopefully. Bye.